Car showrooms have now arrived to Upland. You can now buy or sell your new or used cars on the secondary market. In this video, I'm going to give you my top 3 reasons on why you need to own a car in Upland. This video is sponsored by Mahoney Metaverse Hodlings, and this is the MMV Auto World car showroom located at 13013 Devonshire Street in Los Angeles. You can find a link to their Discord server in the description below and more on them later in the video. Players are able to purchase newly minted vehicles from the MV Motors showroom in Santa Clara. In the future, there will be opportunities for other brands and even players to manufacture their own cars as well. We can zoom into the back lot and we can see some of the vehicles that are here, and there are different types of vehicles created by Upland, and there will be different types of utilities for each types of vehicles. So it's important to know what the vehicle is good for and how this fits in with your Upland strategy. We can go ahead and actually click on any of these vehicles to take a look at the car, its description, and even its driving parameters. And understanding these parameters will help you to determine what this vehicle is best used for. I'm here on the Upland Guide website, and you can see here we have a catalog of MV Motors production. And when I scroll down, you can see here the different types of cars that were created. Here we have the Series 1, which is the race car. Series 2 is a sedan. Series 4 is an SUV. Series V is a minivan. S is a semi-trailer. And Series T is the pickup truck. Regarding the semi-trailer, players who own it still do not have the container that goes with it. It's still unclear as to how that will work. I'm assuming there might be different sizes and you may have to purchase those separately, but that's just pure speculation on my part, but there has yet to be any information detailing how this will actually work. The first reason you want to own a car is so that you can car race. Racing against other players, you will be able to earn UPIX in the future by winning races. Obviously, you need a car in order to race, but you also need a block explorer. This block explorer will be your driver, and you will be able to train and improve their statistics, making it more likely for you to win a car race against some other opponents. It's important to note that each track is different and it has different parameters, so that not every car is going to be great for every type of racetrack. Something with a lot of turns might not be good for a pickup truck, but a race car might not be good for something in off-road terrain. Here we can see the Upland Guide maps, and you can see in addition to the different types of meta-ventures, we can also see the different racetracks, and this is the Genesis Loop, which is the racetrack you just saw in game. And we can see here that for each racetrack, you can see the total number of laps, the distance, the class, surface, and weather conditions. As I mentioned, part of racing will be choosing the right driver and right car for the right track. So you can appreciate that for a racetrack like the Genesis Loop versus the racetrack for the Marina Run, which has fewer turns and longer straightaways, that you might have a different car that might be best for each of those different tracks. If you're part of a node that has a racetrack, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of weekly competitions between players within the node. That can be really exciting. The link to the Upland Guide world map can be found in the link in the description below. And these are all of the different types of things that you can find on these maps. The MMV Auto World showroom is located at the southwest corner of the Grenada Hills neighborhood. And when you zoom in, you can actually see the inventory on the lot itself, and you can go ahead and click on the car, and you can see all the parameters just like I showed you previously. Once again, this video is sponsored by MMV Auto World, which is part of the Mahoney Metaverse Hodlings. In addition to the car showroom, they also operate a Block Explorer shop in Sherwood Forest in Detroit, and a soccer meta-venture in Century City, Los Angeles. Especially now with in-game chat, it's much easier to reach out and connect to some of these shop owners. In all instances, I always recommend people reach out to the store owner if they're looking to sell an item in their shop. You can ask them about availability and space in their shop. You can also ask about pricing or anything else. Specifically, MMVH gives priority and also club member privileges to players who are a part of their Discord server. Some of these things include lucky draws, giveaways, or limited promotional deals. So again, a link to their Discord and their website can be found in the description below. A second reason that you will need a vehicle is to travel. We can see here that we already have planes, including the yellow international terminals, so that you can fly internationally. We have buses, we have trains, and we even have a Hyperloop. And now we are going to have car transportation. Upland has mentioned that there will be cities that will not be accessible by buses, trains, or planes, and that you will require a car in order to travel there. Just like in the real world, a vehicle provides you with flexibility and freedom to travel where you want, when you want. Taking a car might take you a little bit longer, but it will most likely be cheaper than taking a flight. If you don't own a car, not to worry. There will be players who will become Uber drivers within the metaverse. Players with cars will be able to ride share and provide transportation services to other players. A van or a sedan will most likely be the best options for Uber vehicles, as they will be able to transport the most number of passengers at once. Don't forget though that the car will have an odometer tracking. You will also need to charge your vehicle with Spark. So just like in the real world, the more you drive your vehicle, the more it depreciates. The same will be true in Upland as well. You also better watch out that your car doesn't get into an accident during car racing, as you will have to repair it, and that will probably also devalue the vehicle when you're selling it on the secondary market. The third reason to own a vehicle is to ship goods within Upland. When things like outdoor decor items are produced in factories, like this FIFA World Cup factory here, they can't magically appear in a showroom. That might be the case for now, but in the future, you will need a vehicle in order to transport the manufactured goods from the manufacturing plant to the showroom itself, and most likely also from the showroom to the owner's home. I speculate that the same will be true for legits, block explorers, and any other types of assets that are produced within Upland. Transportation and shipping is going to be an integral part of the supply chain as it pertains to manufacturing goods, selling them, and getting them to the players' homes. If you want to learn more about the manufacturing process, take a look at the video in the upper right-hand corner. If you plan on opening up a factory or a showroom of any kind, in order to transport these goods from one place to another, chances are the best type of vehicle will be a semi-trailer or a truck. So it's going to be up to you and what your business model is, whether you want to own these vehicles or whether you want to outsource the services to someone else. Just like in the real world, you could probably use a pickup truck to drag race. It might not be the smartest thing to do, but you could do it. In Upland, to work efficiently, you are going to want to find the right vehicle for the right job. Not all vehicles are created equal, and it's really important for you to think of what type of vehicle you want based on what kind of services you want to provide. Do you want to become the next Dale Earnhardt and race cars, or do you want to become an Uber driver or create a shipping company? Let me know in the comments below what type of vehicle you're most excited to own and what you want to do with it.